Hey guys, it's Jackie here, aka UnBandedQT, or the artist formerly known as BandedQT, and I'm coming in with my 8-week or 2-month post-op update. So a quick run through of the numbers. I started my journey at 223 pounds. Day of surgery I was 201. Current weight is 178. So that is a total of, good question. Hold on, 223 minus 178. 45 pounds since highest weight, 201 minus 178, and 23 pounds down since day of surgery. So, I went to see my surgeon today. There are a lot of transitions going on in my life right now, and that is why week 7 is kind of out the window. I have been having a lot of issues with my computer. I have been having a lot of issues at work, and I did something either very brave or very stupid. I don't know. I'm leaving it in God's hands so we can go from there. Let me give you a quick personal update, and then we'll go into the VSG stuff. As most of you guys know, I'm a psychiatric social worker for the state of New Jersey, licensed clinical social worker, working on licensed clinical alcohol drug counselor, and a couple of other certifications, one in psychodrama and then one in trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy. So I have my fingers in a lot of pots. I've worked in the hospital field, or in like the hospital administration or political social worker field since I got my master's in social work in 2011. So I've been in the hospitals since 2011. So that's going on 3 years. I've been working with children going on 5. So I work with children and adolescents. I love my job, and I think I've talked about this in my 25 questions tag video. What would be my ideal job? My ideal job would be doing everything that I'm doing now, except outside of a hospital, because working in a hospital, it's so political and it's so get them in, get them out, do the numbers, don't do effective therapy, and the recidivism rate is ridiculous. I get tons of patients back within 6 months to a year with the same behaviors because there was no lack of follow through or lack of effective therapy. So the straw that broke my back, or the camel's back, last week, I deal with children all over the clinical spectrum, from behavioral problems to suicidal ideation, attempted suicide, children who see things or hear things that aren't there, children who have been non-compliant with medication, children who use drugs, children who have been in and out of the foster care system. I do all of that, and I provide solution-focused based therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, a little bit of Gestalt in there. So I just provide intensive therapy in a short period of time, because our program is 4 to 6 weeks. It's supposed to be 6 to 8, but with the budget cuts and everything like that, we had to shorten the time span that our patients are in there. So the straw that broke my back, it wasn't just dealing with the kids and getting cursed out every day, or as you guys saw, my first 2 days back at work from having surgery was cray-cray. I had chairs thrown at me. I had a kid get admitted for suicidal thoughts. It's just crisis management all the time, and it's not therapy anymore. But like I said, the straw that broke my back was about 2 weeks ago, or almost going on 2 weeks ago now. I had a situation with one of my children, and they couldn't get on transportation to go home for safety issues. So I called the mom, and I think the hardest part of working with kids is their families and the other outside agencies that are involved. And I called the mom, and I was trying to explain to her the situation, why her kid couldn't get on the bus. It was a danger to the other kids. He wasn't following directions. He wasn't doing this, wasn't doing that. And she threatened to, beat the shit out of me. And I went to have a conversation with my director about it, and, I'm not the one who takes threats. I'm like, okay, whatever. What are you really going to do, But I just had, intuitive feeling that this chick was cray, and she would go and do this. So I spoke to my director, and she, shrugged it off. And I don't know. I'm sorry. I worked too damn hard at such little pay to not only be belittled and berated by my patients, to be belittled, berated, threatened, have my cheek go all out of whack by their parents. I'm sorry, you don't pay me enough to deal with this shit. And then, I can't do the therapy that I want to do. So, long story short, I put it out into the universe, and I said, God, I can't do this anymore. There has to be something else out there. Now, I've been applying for jobs since I got my license in clinical social work, which means I can do private practice, or I can do therapy on my own without needing supervision, because I've been working in the field for over 2 years, and I've provided hands-on intensive therapy. So I've been applying since I got my license in December, and I haven't heard back from anything. And then all of a sudden I got this phone call from this private practice agency that I had called, or that I had sent my resume to, and they wanted to have an interview with me. Now, what private practice is intensive direct care therapy in a privately owned center for profit, of course. I'm not working for a non-for-profit. I'm working for a profit, of course, because I'll be contracted to work through them and provide a specific service to, clients and individuals. And, of course, we accept insurance and all that jazzy stuff. But I got contacted, and, as most of you guys, I hope that you can tell, like, I could get ghetto, I could get gangster if I need to. I really don't like to, because, I try to remove myself from the ghetto. So I can handle my own, especially working in the hood. Like, I'm good. But I'm also very, like, go with the flow, mellow. As you can tell, I got a peace sign and a heart in the back of my room. Like, that's just who I am. I have a peace sign tattooed on my arm. Like, I am just such a peaceful, peace-loving, it's all about meditation and chi and mindfulness and your chakras kind of social worker. And this place has holistic therapy in the title. And so I interviewed, and, I love the place. It's full-time. It's awesome, providing treatment the way I want to, working with geriatrics, not just children, working with families, working with couples, providing, like, therapy. And, I'm even going to bring up to the director, like, even opening up a specific group therapy or even just private practice therapy sessions for bariatric patients, just to talk about it and, to be mindful about, like, what we're doing and to get those worries off of our chest. And, it's just an amazing opportunity. Now, what's the problem? Dun, dun, dun. There's no health insurance. And as most of you guys know, I get sick. And when I get sick, I'm like run down. But I think a lot of it has to do too is that I've been working in such high stress, high demand jobs for years. My body doesn't know how to just relax and how to just be chill. And so it's like a catch-22. It's like, do I take this amazing job that's also offering $19,000 more a year and pay for my own individual health insurance, which, as most of you guys know, Obamacare is bullshit. It is not affordable health care. It's fucking lie. Excuse my language. Under Obamacare, they have the clause of dependents under 31, which means I can't be married, check. There's no ring on this finger. There's a promise ring somewhere. I can't find it. And then I can't have kids, check. And I'm also under 31, double check. Only problem is, for just medical, is $500 a month. For prescription is $100 extra. So that's $600 a month for just medical. I am sorry. Even with $19,000 more a year, I cannot afford that fucking shit. Excuse my language. But through COBRA coverage with my health insurance, it comes out to $450 or like $480, but I get medical, dental, and vision. Still can't afford that, but that's doable compared to $600 for just medical. My issue is, right, at the end of the day, after paying that, after funding my own 401k, because they also don't have that, I will be paying, or I will be making about $7,000 to $10,000 more a year than what I'm making now. The catch and the bright side to that is that my clients are going to be more stable. Or my patients or the individuals I'll be working with are going to be more stable. It's not a higher level of care, okay? They want the treatment. If I get a chair thrown at me, the person's going to the emergency room. I don't have to deal with the politics of the hospital. Also, documentation is a breeze. I just had to document my sessions. I don't have to document every phone call, every outreach measure, all the times I spoke to outside agencies, every time I spoke to the parent, every time I do a treatment plan, every time I do a discharge. I won't have to have that looming over my head. And you know what, guys? Like, I'm not going to lie, I'm tired all the time. The stress is ridiculous. So that segues into, hey Jack, the last time you were here, you were 181 pounds. Now you're 178. You've only lost 3 pounds. What's going on? I spoke to my surgeon today. Today was my 8-week update. And I spoke to my surgeon, and my surgeon said, you know what, I think a lot of it has to do with stress. Our body holds on to stress. And, with my job, I find it really hard to find time to eat. I'm eating on the run and I'm not chewing. Then I feel uncomfortable because I ate too fast, and it's not a good place for me to be. And I can stay there for the health insurance and the benefits and stay there making what I make an hour, which is, I'm not going to complain. I'm very fortunate. I do make quite a bit more than my coworkers, but I also speak another language. As most of you guys know, hablo español. Yo soy puertorriqueña, nací aquí en los Estados Unidos, pero I'm Puerto Rican. I speak Spanish. Born and raised here in the United States, but I do speak Spanish very well. I also read and write it. So that helps a lot. So I do make a lot more money than my coworkers. But like I said, for the level of stress, for my health and my sanity, it's just not enough. Like, it's not enough. And if the demands from the administration regarding the paperwork, regarding the time limits, regarding getting written up for like random bullshit, if they weren't there, I would stay. Also, the threats from parents and, dealing with the level of care, I would stay. But it's just for where I am right now, it's just not feasible and it's not realistic for me to stay there anymore. And that's where I've been talking about, to my surgeon. I'm like, I'm frustrated. I'm watching what I'm eating. I'm writing everything down. I'm exercising, and I've only lost 3 pounds. Like, what's going on? He goes, you know what, Jack? It has to be stress. I have an appointment with a nutritionist on Monday. I'm going to be talking to her because I'm going to say, what happens when I don't have health insurance anymore? Or if I decide not to get medical and just stay with the dental and the vision because, like, I could always use urgent care. I could always sign up for charity care. Or I can, figure something out with my own primary doctor because, I think he'll hook me up. What happens? Because I feel like a lot of this journey is not just like dealing with the mental, emotional. It's also dealing with we need nutritional guidance. And I'm eating what I need to eat. My surgeon was reading my food journal, and his wife was reading my food journal, and she was like, "You're getting the calories, you're getting your protein in. What's going on?" I even added more fiber to my diet, and I've been going consistently to the bathroom by myself without, the use of laxatives or anything. So I think it all just comes down to stress and like mental well-being and, maybe getting a little bit more nutritional guidance from the nutritionist on Monday. And I'll definitely let you guys know how that goes. I know this video is rambly and all over the place, but I needed to get this out there because I feel like I've been talking about this to myself and to like my family, but like, you guys deserve to know why I haven't been around for like a week and a half because it's just been so hectic and so crazy in my life regarding work. And as most of you guys know, I've always had 2 jobs and like I'm used to stress, but this is on a different level. Like I can't even sleep. I'm so anxious and I'm always like worried about paperwork and stuff. And we're not meant as human beings to live that way. And I'm not meant as a human being to be belittled and angered and have my chi messed with. Like, get the hell out of here. Excuse my language. I'm done. Anyway, rant over. So, down 3 pounds since my last update, holding on to some weight. My body is changing though, so I'm not sure if it's like I'm just stalled and it's gonna like shrink or whatnot, but whatevs. Also, 2 months out, so I am doing a 2-month giveaway. Thank you for sticking this long to watching this video. I'll probably put in the down bar below how to cut this out, but I am going to be doing a 2-month giveaway. It's going to be my protein packed punch giveaway. I think that's what I'm calling it. And it's basically who I'm going to have like a 1 winner, 2nd place winner, 3rd place winner. And what you guys are going to get is my own little version of a gift basket that's packed with protein. So the first winner, I would like to be someone who is like pre-op, wanting to try some protein shakes before they actually go under. And then my 2nd place and 3rd place winners could be either pre-op or post-op. And basically all you have to do to enter is write in the comments below, enter me. And if you want to get an extra chance to win, what is it that inspired you to join the community, whether it be on Facebook, whether it be on a blog, or whether it be on YouTube. And you can get a 3rd chance to win if you make a video response to this video of why you wanted to join the community or make videos in the first place. What are your long-term goals? What are your short-term goals in life and in weight loss surgery, of course? And what is it that you can do to pay it forward? All right, I'm Rambley. I love you guys. Peace out, homies. Bye. Wish me luck. Pray for me. I love you. Bye.